I'm thinking of going on a low carb or keto diet again. I've had some success in the past, but I wanted to tell you, I call this low carb dieter's nightmare. That's what I'm going to call this video. It's something that happened to me. First of all, do you remember, those of you who are, I guess under 40, 30, probably don't know who he is, but does anyone remember Jack LaLanne? He was a exercise guru, one of the first ones. I think he might have been the first one who had his own television show. Ran, I think, the 60s and 70s, maybe into the early 80s.
And now, here is the man who will show you how to feel better, look better, Jack LaLanne.
Good morning. Happy Monday morning to you. Thanks very, very much for letting me come into your home. You know, my name is Jack LaLanne, and I'm here for one reason and one reason only, to show you how to feel better and look better so you can live longer. Please, keep your dial right where it is, because I want to become real good friends with you.
Sometimes before I start these low carb things, I'll go on like a carb spree. I become a predator, like a carb wolf, searching the world for carbohydrates to devour and become comatose. A friend of mine used to call it comotase. I would become comotase with carbohydrates. Or sometimes in the middle of it, I'd have a cheat day. So one time, there's no way I could get through this without laughing. One time I was in Los Angeles for work, and I went to an Italian restaurant, a really great Italian restaurant. It's in Beverly Hills, and the reason I like it so much is because it reminds me of New York. It's dark, and I think it might have windows, but I think it does. It's dark with brick walls and a lot of red wine on the tables, and not all that light and airy stuff in Los Angeles. So I'm like, who's to know if I overindulge? So I decide to order the most carbs I can find. So I don't remember exactly what I had, but I think it was probably fried calamari to start, and then fettuccine alfredo, a huge big plate of fettuccine and garlic bread, and there might have been bread on the table already with olive oil dipping sauce. So everything comes to the table, and I'm like, ooh, I feel like such a guilty person. But again, I felt like I was getting away with something, because who's to know? Who's to catch me? So I take the first bite of fettuccine alfredo, and suddenly this man bounds to the table. It's Jack LaLanne. And he goes, "What are you eating?" So I had, he goes, "Let me tell you what I had. I'm 88 and I exercise every day, and I just had a salad and an egg white omelet. What do you have?" Fettuccine, garlic bread. Then he leaves. I think he just cartwheeled away from the table. And you know what else left? My appetite. Anyway, it's the worst possible thing for a beginning of a low carb diet.